Today we're going to solve another equation, but this one looks a lot different than the other ones we solved. We've got three fractions here. And like the other ones I did that had fractions, we're going to eliminate the fractions just to make it a little easier to work with. Again, I love my fractions, but I'm looking for ways to make these problems a little less difficult for you. So let's take a look here. First of all, what is Emoji Betsy saying today? Hey, math mates, why don't we talk to algebra? Why don't we talk to algebra? Can't wait to hear your answers to this one. Please leave them in the comments. All right, let's get started. I'll give you the answer at the end. Solve for x. 2x minus 4 divided by 6 plus x plus 7 divided by 12 equals x minus 9 divided by 18. First thing we're going to do is make that line right through the equal sign to separate the two sides. Then we're going to eliminate the fractions. So I'm going to put a bar around the whole thing. And then we're going to look at the denominators. I've got a 6, I have a 12, and I have an 18. Look at the biggest one, which is 18. Will 6 go into 18 evenly? Yes, it goes into 18 3 times. Will 12 go into 18 evenly? No, 12 plus 12 is 24. We would get a decimal, so no, it doesn't. So the next thing you do is you take 18 and you double it. 18 times 2 is 36. Will 6 go into 36 evenly? Yes, 6 times. Will 12 go into 36 evenly? Yes, 3 times. And will 18 go into 36 evenly? Yes, we already know it goes in twice. So our common denominator is 36, and that's what we're going to multiply by. And this will eliminate our fractions. So watch this. We're going to take 36 divided by 6, which is 6. And we're going to multiply the top by that. Plus 36 divided by 12 is 3. We're going to times the top by that. And then 36 divided by 18 is 2, and we're going to multiply the top by that. So we divide the bottom times the top. 36 divided by 6 is 6 times the top. 36 divided by 12 is 3 times the top. 36 divided by 18 is 2 times the top. Next, we've got to use the distributive property. I can't combine anything in the parentheses because none of them have like terms. So then we take a look at the outside and we distribute it through. A positive times a positive is a positive. 6 times 2x is 12x. A positive times a negative is a negative. 6 times 4 is 24. Now I got to take this positive 3. A positive times a positive is a positive. 3 times x is 3x. A positive times a positive is a positive. 3 times 7 is 21. All right, 6 times 2x is 12x. 6 times negative 24, or negative 4 is negative 24. 3 times x is positive 3x. 3 times a positive 7 is a positive 21. Now on the right side, we need to distribute this 2 all the way through. It's a positive 2. So a positive times a positive is a positive. 2 times x, 2x. Now I got a positive times a negative, which is a negative. And 2 times 9 is 18. How are we doing? So we eliminated the fractions and then we used the distributive property. Now I want to take a look at the left side of the equation. There's more than 2 terms there. How many terms do we have on this left side? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, your terms are separated by the plus and minus signs. I want to get this side down to 2 terms, then we'll start moving things, but not until we've got it down to 2 terms. So let's combine like terms on the left side. I've got 12x's and 3x's. That makes 15x's. Everybody okay there? Now I've got negative 24 and positive 21. The 24 is bigger than 21 and it's negative, so it's going to be negative. 24 minus 21 is 3. Just going to bring down the other side. So again, 12x plus 3x is 15x. Negative 24 and positive 21 is negative 3. Now, let's get our x's together on the same side. I like to keep my x's positive. So I'm going to take this positive 2x and move it to the left. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. That gives me 13 x's. Are we okay there? All right, let's go on. Now, the goal is to get the x alone. So I'm going to box out the x term. Oh, it made a circle. That's all right. Box circle, same difference. All right, I want to leave that for last. So anything outside this circle has to go to the other side. We've got a negative 3 here, so I need to add 3. If I'm going to do it to one side, I got to do it to the other. When I do that, my 3's cancel, right? A negative 3 and a positive 3 are gone. So now I can just bring down my 13x equals negative 18 and positive 3. The 18 is bigger, it's negative. Now just subtract your numbers. 18 minus 3 is 15. Am I done with this problem? No, because I don't want 13 times x, I want x. They're timesing by 13, so we're going to divide. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So 13. So these cancel, and I'm left with x equals negative. How many 13s can fit into 15? 1. That's 13, 14, 15. That makes 2 left over. And that's my answer. Questions on that? All right, let's take a look at what Betsy had asked us again. She said, why don't we talk to algebra? Because we shouldn't mix with unknowns. Yay! All right, have a wonderful day. I hope this was a help to you. Thank you. I hope you subscribe.